All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to From the Tailgate. I'm Pastor Scott, and I'm here with Jeremy today. He is going to be graduating the program at the end of this month, and you excited?
Tickled to death.
Tickled to death.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, answer honestly, and we're just trying to share with everyone what's going on and, you know, the successes and the issues that we might run into. But so what brought you here?
Ultimately, the gift of desperation, honestly, because I was just at that low point in my life, and then when I got out of county jail, I just knew I couldn't go back home, which led me to Recovery Resources, which ultimately led me to you guys.
Yeah, Recovery Resources, incredible partner of 180. Craig Forrester on our board, and they provide housing for a majority of the guys in the program. And you said something interesting there, the gift of desperation, because to most people, desperation is not a gift. Most people look at desperation as a bad thing, but you know, why do you look at desperation as a good thing?
I look at what it gave me, and it gave me the willingness and the courage to step outside myself and get out of my own way, and to really seek God's grace, if you will.
Outstanding.
Because, you know, through the grace of God, it brought me to this program, and it brought me into Recovery Resources, and it's allowed me to grow and to become a man that I can look in the mirror at every day and not be mad at. You know?
Praise God. So you work with Tri-Cities Extrusion, and you're going to be going there permanently.
Yeah.
How's that been?
That's great. I just got a promotion, going up to 8-inch press operator. So
Nice.
that's, yeah, it's really cool. It's one step below a foreman in the building, so that's pretty awesome, man.
So, like, at the end of this month after you graduate, your pay is pretty much going to double, right?
Yeah, it's going to jump significantly.
So, do you think, like, because this is something that, believe me, the complaints that we hear in the program, I'm going to be honest with everybody. The van, you know, bottom line is, you know, a lot of our guys and girls don't have driver's license. So the van is one complaint, and then pay is a complaint.
Yeah.
But we do have, you know, some reasoning behind what we do. Do you think that the pay rate that you went through the program on, that you've been on for the year, do you think that learning how to budget at that pay is going to help you financially in the future when you get the new rate?
I was one of the guys who complained about the pay.
I know you were. That's why I'm asking.
You know, but it definitely humbled me, and it definitely taught me how to budget what I do got and how to spend it wisely, and to take care of the things I need to take care of with that pay rate. And, you know, now moving forward with getting the amount of money that I'll get, so I'll be able to save better. I'll be able to, you know, just improve on life a lot.
Exactly. So it's not us being mean to you. There's a lesson in there somewhere.
Yeah, there's definitely a lesson.
Okay.
if you're willing to find that lesson, yes, but you know, you just got to look for it.
That's right. You know, one of the things that you've been really good at, though, in the program that ties into that is you've been able to look at not just where you're at, but you've been able to look forward to where you're going to be.
Yeah.
And one of the things that you've really sunk your teeth into is helping the recovery community. What are some of the things that you've done so far to do that?
I mean, I continue to stay of service to all the meetings. I've created a DAA meeting in Kingsport, which is actually a highly successful meeting. You know, we have an average of 47 a weekend, which is incredible. You know what I mean? Like, and I sponsor guys within the program. You know, it's been really cool to be of service to other people, and, you know, think of somebody else and help those guys get through certain situations. And so I'm available, you know, for anything. You know what I mean? If it comes up and I can help, then I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Outstanding. We were talking right before this. I asked if you were excited, and tell the people what you said.
I told you I was excited and scared all at the same time.
Okay, and scared is it's different than like a horror movie scared.
Yeah.
It's more of a anticipation, I guess, of what lies ahead.
It is, and it's not about where I've been, it's about where I'm going. And sometimes I don't know what tomorrow looks like, and for me that's a fear that crops up, because I thoroughly enjoy where I'm at in life right now, and I don't want to do nothing to mess it up. So sometimes when I get in that state of mind, I just want to hold on to something so tightly I don't want to let it go, which would be the programs, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm getting held accountable for all these things. I just don't want to let that side of it go sometimes. But I know that I've grown, and I know what to do, and I know when I leave here that I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing today. way. But sometimes you're going to miss certain things, like the fellowship and the camaraderie, all the guys on the vans at times.
Yeah.
Or, you know, the camaraderie and the fellowship with the guys in the houses at times. So, like, when you go into a house and you ain't going to have all that, I'm going to miss it. And you know, kind of terrifies me getting to be that state of mind and not having all that sometimes.
Do you feel like, though, even if you are graduating 180, and my prayer is that you don't come back in the capacity that you're in now. I want you to be there as a mentor, and I want you to be there as a possibly even an instructor. We'll talk about that. But do you think that, or do you feel that you have the support that you need, though, to make that transition, that you still have people behind you, even though you're leaving the program, eventually you leave the sober living house? Do you know that there's people there that are going to help you along in those transitions as well?
Yeah, 100%. I know I have people behind me, which is a first for me in life, you know, because like I don't trust people right well, but I know today that I've got people such as yourself, Craig Forrester, Tabitha Edwards, Roger Powell, Anthony Parker, that's going to always stand behind me and help me and support me in whatever situations is going on in life or whatever I'm trying to accomplish in life, you know. And that means more to me than people could ever understand, you know what I mean? Because where I come from to where I'm at now. So, yeah, it's been great.
Outstanding. Well, I'm glad that we were able to be a part of this walk with you. You know, you never know who's watching these things. We've had a lot of people come to the program because of these videos and everything else. If you could say one thing to someone who's maybe on the fence right now, you know how it is. Well, you know, they don't have a bed at Turning Point until Tuesday, so I'm just going to go out and I'm going to live it up until Tuesday. But do you have any words of advice, any words of wisdom for anyone who may be struggling with making that decision as to whether or not to make that jump and attempt to kick drugs and put them in the past and become something new?
I would say that if you're struggling internally on the inside and you're questioning whether you should go or you should stay, then that's God's way of telling you that you're not right with yourself. That you definitely need to seek out some spiritual guidance and follow, you know, what God's will is for you. And I know that's hard to look at for certain people in that aspect. But man, you just got to get out of your own way. You know what I mean? You got to let things be what they're going to be. And you know, if you're thinking about going, then that's God's way of putting it on your heart and saying, hey man, this is where you need to go and you need to follow that path.
Praise God. Well, I'm proud of you, buddy. We love you. Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
And I know you won't be a stranger, so we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, and that's from the Tailgate. God bless everybody.